Hi Libra, welcome to your month of July 2022. I'm going to talk about some of the energies that I'm picking up on here for you for this month while I lay down your cards. So I want to call this month for you making room, because I feel like you're doing a lot of clearing out, a lot of introspection of relationships in your life. I feel like relationships are playing a central role or theme for you right now. And a lot of it has to do with who you want to keep in your life and who you're ready to, I don't want to say cut out, because it feels that sounds kind of harsh, but it's more about what are you wanting to bring with you in this next journey, and then kind of looking at where in your life. And honestly, some of these connections that I'm picking up on could also be energies that are actually not even in your life anymore that much, but that energy is there, like that cord or that connection, the feeling, like the experiences, the memories of certain experiences with certain people could still be there. And so it's like you're kind of taking a look at your relationships even with family, with friends, with coworkers, even with maybe certain specific experiences themselves, like your relationship, how you relate to certain events in your life, and how we may be carrying some of those effects around with us. So this is all about clearing room it's like you're clearing out the clutter. You may be taking a look at, like, this is just kind of taking a room. This is really not serving me in any way. It's over. Like that relationship ended a long time ago, or that friendship ended a long time ago, or I don't really speak to that family member. It's been years since I really, it's like you're kind of taking a look at what is there. And it's up to you to decide if you want to heal the connection, the relationship, and reconnect, or if you want to finally release something out of your life, or release the energy out of your life. And really, it's almost like cleaning out your closet and only keeping the things that have very valuable memories to you. So we're going from quantity to a strong focus on quality. It's like you're taking very detailed stock of every single thing that's in your life, mostly relationships right now. I mean, maybe not so much other stuff at the moment, but I kind of feel like relationships, it's like, what is this contributing to in my life? How is it contributing to in my life? Is it creating anxiety, stress? Does it bring up really bad memories? And there's really nothing serving me by holding on to this? Or is this something that I really miss in my life and I wish I could get that back in my life? And what can I do to kind of call back either something like that, or to kind of go back to, connections where I was the best version of myself, or like those people brought out the best in me. And I really loved who I was back then, or I really loved, what I could do, or, it's like, you're taking inventory of that. Those are some of the questions that you could be asking yourself this month. Okay, what is crossing the Two of Swords? Libra here. Overarching theme. Three of Swords. Okay, foundation. Yeah, see, it's like we're kind of we're cleaning up this energy here. This Five of Pentacles, this Three of Swords. What's in the past here? What's in the past for Libra? The Lovers. See, we have partnerships, relationships, connections. What they mean to us now. What's coming up in the near future here for Libra? The Mother of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Present emotions for Libra. It's coming up for Libra. The Two of Cups. Told you this is all about relationships this month for you. Okay, environment. What's around? What are the energies that are around Libra right now? The Father of Swords. Okay. I feel like this is somebody else, honestly. Honestly, the Father of Swords is, very often is you, Libra. Often shows up. I always kind of associate Father of Swords with Libra energy. But I feel like this is someone else. I don't feel like this is you. We'll look into that. Hopes, dreams, and desires. Father of Wands. Yeah, this is more you, I feel like, this month. Final outcome. Beautiful. Love that. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with perception and clarity and being very clear about your choices or what you want for your life. I feel like you're finding clarity, and a lot of it could be emotional clarity as well. I feel like we're healing a lot of emotions here too. So I'm honestly going to do the same deck to clarify the cards, but at the bottom of the deck for this layout, we have the Empress. Beautiful. Love that. Okay, so very abundant, very independent as well. Actually, very caring and nurturing. A lot of powerful feminine energy here too. So a lot of nurturing, a lot of love, a lot of self-love is what I'm seeing here. Cultivating a life that is centered around loving yourself, knowing your worth, knowing your value. And that's what we're basing off of some of the decisions and choices that we're making for our life. So we are giving ourselves back a lot of the things that we really, really desire for our life. We're like taking that into our own hands, which is kind of like that Father of Wands energy, this determination, this clear focus, confidence, knowing what we're worth, knowing what we deserve, and really having the tenacity and the courage to go after it, really claiming for it, claiming what we want for ourselves and not letting anything stand in the way. So I feel like as you kind of go throughout this month, as you start to see things with a lot more clarity about what you want to keep in your life and what you don't, it's going to make room for newer dreams, newer visions, and newer, better connections that serve who you are now, that kind of match how you see yourself now. So if you've been doing the work, which I can see because we have that Mother of Cups and we have this Empress energy, which is someone who has strong, high value for themselves, and not in an egoic, narcissistic way. This is genuine self-value and worth, where you attract abundance, you attract it towards you, become very magnetic for it. So this is a really beautiful transformation that you're going through as you kind of clear out a lot of the energy that you're just no longer connected to. A lot of this 3 of Swords and 8 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles, I see more as energy that just needs to be taken care of. So I don't really see that you're attached to the experiences as much as you might have used to be. But this is more about allowing ourselves to take a look at them and ready to no longer really carry it anymore, is what I see here. So let's go a little bit deeper into these cards. Let's go into the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Swords. What do we need to know about this for Libra? I feel like this is new insights. There could be something that you may have an epiphany this month where you're seeing something clearly, like a breakthrough in your perception of something. So your third eye opening, or your crown chakra opening. There is a realization, an awakening. There is like a shift in perspective here. Something that you haven't been able to see clearly in the past, especially with that 2 of Swords. This is sometimes blocked intuition, or not being able to, having like this confusion, like not being able to see things, like this fog over a situation. But I feel like there is something that may be cleared out this month, quite as you clear out certain energies. It could be other people's, like your experiences with other people that could have just added these layers and layers of, just not being able to see a picture in the right way. But I feel like that's kind of clearing out. And what this is doing is helping you to connect with a newfound sense of inspiration. Ace of Wands is feeling inspired for a new path, like new growth, seeing a new path ahead, wanting to cultivate just a completely new journey for yourself, and really feeling focused on that and wanting to go towards that. So what do we need to know about this? Let's clarify the Ace of Swords and the 2 of Swords for Libra here. Yeah, see, 10 of Swords. So it's like there's something here about seeing a path that we've been on clearly in the right way. I'm hearing the missing piece to the puzzle. So there may be some kind of nugget of wisdom or some kind of information that comes in here that helps you to put all the pieces together and to be able to form a picture for yourself so you can make a decision. And that decision, once you make a decision about what direction you want to move your life into, it's going to help you close up a chapter, maybe a painful chapter, a painful cycle. This is about like learning some kind of maybe life lesson that something has taught you, and you're ready to move on from it. I feel like you're really simplifying your life as well. Like this is all about simplicity and quality over quantity, and just kind of keeping things in our life because we feel like we have to, or because we're supposed to do that. This is all about really changing. It's like doing a complete 180 on that. This is the exact opposite almost is what I'm seeing here. We have one more here for this 10 of Swords. Look at that. Love that. Ace of Pentacles. So very good start to the reading. We have Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is breaking new ground, breaking cycles and breaking new ground. So, and I feel like this new path of yours is going to be a lot more in alignment with who you want to be and where you want to go and what you want to cultivate in your life. There's a lot of there's a lot of intention. So everything that you're picking, it's like you're hand selecting, very particular about everything that you want to keep in your life, from the quality of the food you eat, from the relationships that you keep, from the friendships that you have, to even the activities or the media that you're consuming. It's like you're very, very intentional about everything that you're doing. And this month, I feel like there is a lot of time that you're spending on assessing. You're like assessing, what do I want? What do I not want? You're like putting them into piles. And so very organized, very Libra actually. So very, very organized way of, approaching this new path of yours. So very beautiful, Libra. I really feel like a lot of these other energies, I feel like they're on their way out. So it doesn't really feel like they have too much of a presence, but they're there because this is what's exiting. I feel like this sense of heartbreak, betrayal, confusion, and feeling stuck in that energy, and also a sense of lack, a sense of not feeling fulfilled, feeling like whatever we put our energy into just doesn't seem to really give back the same of what we're putting in. So I feel like we're looking at that, we're kind of looking at what is causing that in my life. What kinds of friendships do I feel like I put way more effort into and I really rarely get anything back, or relationships or a career, am I being underpaid? Am I being undervalued? So you're really taking a look at those things and you're seeing something clearly, and you're making those changes, especially with this, this Ace of Wands. You're done with it. You're done with what's causing that. And we're ready for a new beginning here. There's beautiful two cards here for you. So Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Yeah, inspired to start something new. Could also be like a new business venture. Maybe you're just wanting to start a new career too. A lot of times, maybe you want to move to a new place that just feels more aligned with who you are. That's more your vibe. Okay, so what do I need to know about the Three of Swords? Libra. The Sun of Wands. We have one more for the Sun of Wands. What do you need to know about the Sun of Wands? What does he want to say? The Daughter of Wands. Interesting. Can we have one more about the Sun? I feel like this is a relationship. The Sun of Wands and Daughter of Wands. And then there's a lot about innocence here. There's a lot about this could be something from a long time ago, childhood, especially because they're the Three of Pentacles. So this could also symbolize family or community, an influence of something. Okay, can I have some more? But something happened because they're the Three of Swords here. So some kind of heartbreak or something kind of painful happened. I feel like between the Sun of Wands and Daughter of Wands. So what do we need to know about this? And it could be something getting in the middle of the Sun of Wands and Daughter of Wands. Okay, so what do we need to know? What do we need to know about the Sun of Wands and Daughter of Wands? What do I need to know about this? Libra, Son of Wands and Daughter of Wands. Yeah, look at that. Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of community kind of influences here, like other people. Can we have one more? Can we have clarity about this? What is this about? I had a feeling that was going to come out. I really did. I really had a feeling that was going to come out. Okay, one more. I just want clarity on this. One more. What's happening between these two? Son of Wands, Daughter of Wands, Son of Swords. Okay. So, oh, and look at that. I just happened to look at the bottom and we have this Seven of Swords here. I'm not going to put that down, but I do feel like that has something to do with some of, I'm just going to put it here for now, like this. Okay. So I feel like, so this feels kind of specific. So take this as it resonates. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. But I feel like there is something from the past. This feels like a past thing because this has this kind of innocent energy to it, especially because we have a Son of Wands, Daughter of Wands. So this is like, you know, I feel like this could be children or like teenagers or like just young adulthood kind of thing. And I feel like there was some kind of dynamic between these two. So maybe this was something romantic because we do have a heartbreak here. We do have betrayal, heartbreak, also a lot of confusion and complications as well. And possibly even deception or not being totally honest or not being completely having, you know, all the cards out on the table. And so I feel like there is this energy of, especially because we have the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, this to me speaks of family or community, expectations of the community. And I feel like there's like this wedge of community between the Son of Wands and Daughter of Wands. So these two could have had a lot of passion towards each other, a lot of love, a lot of romance. It was like, you know, there's a lot of chemistry. And there's something that kind of came in the middle of those two because this connection, because of some kind of expectations from society, from the community, maybe there was a reason these two couldn't be together because there seems to be a heartbreak, but there's also a lot of like unanswered questions or a lot of mystery behind what happened or why things happened. It's like not really being totally transparent about things. And then we also have the Devil here. So again, this is all about, you know, the ego pretty much, and however that is manifesting in this connection here. So this could be, again, those attachments to having to, maybe this community energy, you know, valued things that were, you know, not as like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you can't be together because it doesn't look good, or, you know, we have to care about what society thinks or what, you know, whatever it is, whatever came in between, it was from the ego, you know, whether it was like money or greed or selfishness or, you know, how something looks, there's some kind of deceptive kind of energy or selfish kind of energy that drove a wedge between these two. And that really kind of made a very messy situation, something that was very passionate and had a lot of chemistry and had a very innocent, pure energy to it. But a lot of this, you know, more of these lower frequency energies kind of came in between this connection here. And I feel like there may be communication about that, or there's like insight and clarity about it. You know, like there's this, the truth being revealed with that Son of Swords energy. This is about like, this is a messenger, right? So either there is going to be communication between these two, especially if there's like some time that has passed where, you know, it's like now we're ready to be more transparent about what really happened or why there was this heartbreak and confusion and all this deception. So there's a lot of truth being revealed here. So I feel like either that or there is spiritual download. So it could be information coming through, you know, your dreams or, you know, just meditation insights, like these little epiphanies or just kind of drops of wisdom coming in from spirit to kind of help understand the situation of what happened for both sides, both parties. So I kind of feel like there's something about that. There's some kind of valuable information that's coming through this month for you, Libra, about some kind of situation, about a situation that has this dynamic that's going to clear the air. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. And we have the Lovers. So this is in the past. So we have the Lovers here. What do you need to know about this? The Lovers. For Libra. The Hermit. Yeah. So this is kind of like going into isolation, or I feel like there could be right now, or in the past, in the near, what am I trying to say? The recent past, not the near past. The recent past. I feel like there's a healing happening here, but healing is happening in isolation. It's happening privately within one's own space, having to go back and balance out certain energies. So I feel like someone here is either still in this space or maybe coming out of this place. But someone had to really go into a space of like isolation, or kind of hermiting themselves, away from everything and everyone, in order to find clarity and wisdom, to really tap into a sense of their own inner wisdom and own inner voice. And so I feel like they're really, tapping into a lot of this inner knowledge, maybe that they didn't really tap into earlier or before. But now they are. So 5 of Pentacles, what do we need to know? I feel like this dynamic kind of resulted in some kind of loss. It's like just that energy of, being guided to this. It's almost like this devil energy was kind of guiding one or both parties to invest their energy into things that are not actually, it's not, you can't grow from that. So we're starting to bring balance and healing to that through this isolation period of spiritual wisdom and finding clarity about kind of what happened. I feel like, what do we need to know about this 5 of Pentacles here? Yeah, the Hanged Man. So really allowing ourselves to see something in a different perspective. That's usually what happens. So a lot of times when, you can a lot of times put Hanged Man and the Hermit together, because it's like this pause. It's this isolation. It's this non-movement period. And it's there because there's a need for looking at something in a new perspective, or bringing clarity and wisdom to a situation before we move forward. Or we can't really even move forward until we stop for a second and clear the energy, or take a look at where something is not working. So I feel like someone here is in this place of the Hanged Man and the Hermit for the purpose of finding clarity about a situation that has no growth to it, that is not really working out in the way that they thought they might have thought it would. So investing their energy into the things that actually are not, really giving them what they want. It's not giving them fulfillment. That's the word I was hearing, fulfillment. Like there's a lack of fulfillment. Like, this isn't what I thought that this was going to be, or this is not how I thought this was going to feel. What else do we need to know about this for Libra? Yeah, the Daughter of Swords. So this is newfound perception. This is about studying. This is about learning. This is about the beginner mind, going back to the drawing board, or learning something new, learning how to approach something in a new way, and then needing to make changes according to what we know now about our life. So this is about newfound wisdom and using that wisdom to make adjustments and changes with what's not working. Yeah. Okay. Mother of Cups. So we're going into, this is either you or this is someone outside of you. What do we need to know about the Mother of Cups here? I need to know about this. I feel like this Mother of Cups, take this as it resonates, but this Mother of Cups is someone who has very strong boundaries, is what I'm seeing here. Someone who really knows her value and her worth, sees the truth. She sees the truth of some kind of situation. This could have been that Daughter of Wands. So maybe this Father of Wands used to be the Son of Wands, and then this Mother of Cups was the Daughter of Wands. And then so this situation is like spanning over a period of time where we're now looking at something as time goes on. There's maturity, there's this growth, and now we're looking at something in a different light. Mother of Cups. What does this Mother of Cups have to say? very strong boundaries. Like she's really, yeah, justice, balance. So this Mother of Cups has a really nice balance of that masculine and feminine energies within herself. And I feel like she's really done the work to achieve that balance. And with that is also bringing out other people also kind of seeing that worth in her too. So it's like there is a recognition coming in for this Mother of Cups because of that work that she's done, because of that healing that she has done on herself, by her knowing her own value. And she's also really standing her ground. Like she's not really allowing anyone to come in and make a home in her life without her permission, without her, like she's very generous. I mean, the Mother of Cups is a very loving, nurturing, caring energy, but she's also very good at knowing, you know, that she's not going to just give her energy to anybody though, right? Like she's not going to just let anybody come into her life and do whatever they want. So I feel like this Mother of Cups is very nicely, you know, setting her boundaries with the people around her who she feels like don't respect her. Yeah, see, Eight of Pentacles. What is this Eight of Pentacles about? So she is actually cultivating like a whole new world for herself because of what she has manifested. So this is like what she has been pouring her energy into. So all these, it could be years, it could be months, it could be however long this Mother of Cups has been cultivating and really, you know, planting the seeds. So this could be like years in the making of her working on herself, you know, and it could have started with something small and really grown into other things. But now she's really finding that a lot of this stuff, all the seeds that she's planted, is really starting to generate her own beautiful world, and it's bringing in newer connections, newer opportunities. And so this is the direction that she's going in. She wants that balance in her life. She wants equality in her life. So this is very beautiful for what she is allowing. She's like kind of really setting her standards. She's being very commanding of, you know, this is what I deserve and this is what I want, and I'm not settling for any less than that. So what else do we need to know? Let's pick one more here. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Cups here. Yeah, so, you know, walking away from what's no longer serving her. She's like, it's like knowing, I heard knowing when to call it quits or knowing when to walk away. So she has that wisdom. She knows when it's the right time to walk away and when it's the right time to hang on or to kind of be patient and understanding. And also when it's time to kind of like, okay, this is not going to change, or these people are not going to change, or, you know, it would not be wise for me to place all of my expectations on someone else kind of coming around. Like, I'm not going to wait for that. So I feel like someone here is really choosing to distance themselves or to walk away from something that they know is not going to serve them in any way by staying, or serve them in any way by waiting around. So there's someone here that is walking away. It doesn't have to necessarily be walking away from a situation or the relationship in itself, but it is walking away from the expectation of, I'm going to just like sacrifice my own stuff and wait for you to change. So I feel like someone is walking away from that thinking or from that mentality. So it's like, whether you come with me or not, or you like meet me with the direction I'm going in, that's on you. But I know that I don't really deserve this, whatever this is, whatever situation this is. So there is a lot of, you know, self-value here. And then there's the Mother of Pentacles. So someone's that really doing the work to build their life for them. And I feel like this is happening in many different areas in this Mother of Cups life. So this is like nurturing their health, their career, their family, their friendships and relationships that really do matter to them and that deserve that attention. maybe their creative talents, their gifts, the things that they really love to do. I also feel like someone here is allowing themselves to spend more time in things that truly bring them joy. And it could be things that are just simply a hobby, or just, has no other outcome with it other than pure enjoyment, making more time for that, because knowing that that is also going to bring in value to one's life, being able to devote time to things that bring you happiness is definitely worth the investment. So I feel like there's priorities here is really important for this Mother of Cups and Mother of Pentacles. I feel like this Empress, Mother of Cups, Mother of Pentacles is all the same energy. So this is someone really nurturing their life and walking away from anything that doesn't deserve them. But then we also have the Two of Cups here in your present emotions. So this is all about, again, achieving balance and equality within yourself, but then that's also attracting the right kinds of connections in a relationship. So this is not necessarily cutting ourselves off again from a relationship or never wanting something. This is more about, making sure that I have something that's worthy of me, that's deserving, that's balanced, that's equal. Wow, beautiful. I feel like there's a healing happening here in a connection or a relationship. There is going to be some happiness and joy that comes in. I also feel like this is optimism too. So I feel like someone here has a very optimistic perspective on the way they're looking at some kind of connection or relationship. There's also clarity. So maybe some things that have been in the dark or have been confusing or been unclear about some kind of relationship or some kind of dynamic. Maybe someone wasn't seeing someone in the right light, or they had a misconception about them or misjudged them in a different way. And I feel like there's healing, clarity, in seeing something in the right light now. And I feel like a lot of that is coming from someone being able to be in their own space and not being influenced by, other parties or other people's influence and how they want you to see something or how they want this person to see something. So there's a lot of clarity and healing happening in a connection here. Yeah, see, it's healing a lot of this deceptive energy or needing to kind of manipulate some certain situation to make it work for other people, or to kind of, it's like this, it's just, it's a way of dealing with the situation from a very unawakened, kind of unaware, unconscious kind of place is what I'm seeing here. But that's healing, that's coming into some kind of balance now. And then we have the Father of Swords in the environmental sphere. So I kind of feel like this might be someone else, but let's see. What is this about? Father of Swords. If this is you, Libra, this is someone, I think that this is more about being very aware of the people that you're around. So it's kind of being a very keen observer of maybe like some of the connections that you have or certain dynamics, like seeing something for what it really is. So if you have people around you, you're maybe seeing them in a different light now, or being able to see through their mask, or being able to see through them, and really looking at people's true nature. So there's a lot of observation. There's a lot of truth that comes through with this Father of Swords. Let's see what else. What does this Father of Swords have to say? But also someone who's not really letting on that they know a lot of, like, they're just watching, but they're not really like, they're not being obvious about what they notice. They're kind of just keeping their observations to themselves, because I feel like they're planning some kind of change or movement, or they could be going through some kind of change or movement in their life. But a lot of it has to do with their shift in energy. So I feel like this Father of Swords is going through their own awakening. While they're seeing things clearly, they're going through a lot of, it could even be just a lot of dramatic changes in their life. And it's like they're needing to kind of keep their composure, their ground, as they go through each day, through navigate, like they're taking it one day at a time. So I feel like this is the way someone may be navigating some change in their life, is by, taking on this Father of Swords kind of mentality, or persona. Needing to be practical, logical, and think things through, being very methodical, careful with with words, with the decisions and choices. So taking their time, really thinking things through and making sure that they make the right choices for themselves going forward. I think this is an important time of understanding, learning, and extracting new information, getting all the information that they need in order to make the right choices for themselves. So I feel like that's where someone is right now with that Father of Swords energy, because there's a lot of unknowns still. There's a lot of like, I'm not really sure where my life is headed or where the situation is headed. But there is something on the horizon here with that Moon card. There's a lot of unknown, like mystery doors that haven't been opened yet. But there's some doors that are in the process of closing first before those doors can open. And I feel like there's someone here that's like right in between this, a door closed and a door open. So they're in that void. They're in that unknown period at the moment. But there is going to be a door that opens up. But there needs to be something that closes first or is in the process of closing. Okay, Father of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of passion and desire here, but I feel like a lot of it is actually kind of in the background a bit, but it's kind of like waiting. There's someone here, this is the energy, kind of waiting to act, waiting to go towards something. What are they waiting on? Father of Wands, what are they waiting for? It's like this Father of Wands has their eyes on something, and they're waiting for the perfect moment to act. But there is some obstacles in the way. Some battles that they're needing to fight, and they're needing to really hold their ground. With this Father of Wands and that Five of Wands here, there's someone here that's really needing to hold their ground. They're really needing to kind of like take one challenge at a time. So they're connecting to their willpower. They're connecting to that inner fire, to be able to, kind of go through this, maybe even a storm. I feel like there may be some energies that are around this Father of Wands that is, kind of like, it's like this resistance that they're against. So this could be other people. This could be a resistance within themselves. Maybe they're kind of battling within themselves about some things, or other people with some things like needing. But there is someone here who's really needing to stand their ground and kind of tap into their inner warrior. That's what I'm seeing here. What else here about this? What else do we need to know? Yeah, the Ace of Swords. I love this. I kind of see victory here with this Ace of Swords. So I feel like a breakthrough. This is a winning. I always kind of like the victory. It kind of had this specific card in this deck. Kind of has this energy of, I won. And I feel like this is a breakthrough. This is being able to find some kind of opening, an opportunity, an opening to make some bold choices, bold decisions. And this is Two of Wands. So this is a time of being at a crossroads. So there's a lot of change happening here. There's a lot of moving pieces. And I think that's why it's so important, why maybe there's this need to be very watchful and observant and very careful with every step and action that we're taking. But at the same time, there's also this determination and clarity about where we want to go or where we want to head. So I love that we have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands here, because Two of Wands is being at that crossroads and trying to figure out where do we want to go from here. But that Ace of Swords is clarity about what choice we want to make. So whatever it is this Father of Wands is going through, there's a lot of clarity about what direction we want to take or what path we want to take. And that's going to become more and more clear as time goes on. And there's going to be more and more passion towards that new path. And the older energies, or the things that are starting to phase out of this Father of Wands' life, is no longer going to have as much of a hold. And so that inner fire, that inner warrior, is only going to get stronger. You're going to only get more confident, more powerful, and sure about your decision. So if you feel like right now you're in a place of confusion, or I'm not really sure if I have what it takes, just be patient with yourself, because that's going to grow. The more you work on yourself, the more you kind of dissect and learn, or uncover information with something that I think that you're delving into, or something that you're trying to extract information about. It's like you're trying to gather all the pieces that you need in order to make the right choices. You're going to feel more confident. That confidence is going to come in more and more. So that's something you can look forward to. Okay, I love this because we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Ace of Cups. So this is hope. This is renewal. This is happiness. This is joy. This is definitely a breakthrough. Whatever has been keeping you stuck or whatever has been keeping you from being able to fully embrace. It's like there may have been some things that have really kept you from being full, like live your life to the fullest potential, like really having to go after the things that you truly want. You might have had to like settle or compromise or something like that, like really had to, kind of constrict or contract to fit in with the restrictions of your community, your society, or the expectations of just, what other people wanted from you. And I feel like there is a breaking free of this now. And that's going to bring with it a whole new level of joy, happiness, love, like falling in love. That's the Ace of Cups. This is like a heart that's full. This is a heart that's becoming unblocked. This is just something that's just going to bring a lot of joy and happiness into your life here. What else do we need to know? Ace of Cups and Eight of Swords to know about this. Libra. Daughter of Pentacles. This is a new life. Like this is being able to, a new opportunity. This is a new pathway opening up. This is an opportunity being presented to you. We have a lot of aces and like kind of new beginning kind of energies here. We had the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and now we have the Daughter of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So this is about passion, new opportunities. This could also be in career as well. So maybe some of you are going to find a new job. Maybe this has something to do with a job that you feel stuck in, that you can't really feel like you can fully show your full talents, your skills, your potential. You feel like you're being boxed in or constricted somehow in what you can really do. And there may be a new opportunity that you're taking for yourself or you're applying to or is going to be offered to you that's going to make you very happy. And it's going to bring in a lot of, it's going to feel like an answered prayer. Like breaking ground into a new pathway that is maybe something you haven't really done before. It may have a lot of new responsibilities or just a new territory that I feel like you're going to have to learn the ropes in, but I feel like you're going to be happy doing it. It's not something that you're going to be dreading. It's going to be something you're looking forward to. Can we have one more about this Daughter of Pentacles? And the Ace of Cups. I feel like some of you are really going to be entering into a stage in your life where you're really going to have to, really have that beginner's mind here. But it's not something that you're shying away from. It's something that you're excited to do. It's because it's like an answer to your prayer. It's something you're needing. It's something you're wanting. I think some of you are really wanting that fresh start. So this is going to be a welcome change here for you. Just take it one day at a time. Ace of Cups and Daughter of Pentacles. What else do we need to know about this? One more clarifying card here. What does this new path look like? We know that there'll be a lot of happiness for sure with the Ace of Cups. Peace. You'll have peace in this path. It will feel right. You will feel balanced on the inside. It will be in alignment with who you are. And so what you're doing or where you are, even if it's a relationship, this could also be a relationship as well. This could be a relationship where we're getting to know each other. We're still kind of learning the ropes, navigating what this relationship is going to be like, coordinating and compromising and like understanding each other kind of thing, and planting new seeds, investing our energy into something new and something that's still young and fragile and vulnerable and sensitive and needs to have that tender care to it and patience with it as we're kind of learning. But I feel like there's something about it though. So whether this is a career or a relationship or just a new path in general, there's going to be a lot of peace and harmony. There's going to be a lot of, and I don't know if you heard that, but there was just this honk outside. So I want to take that as confirmation that this new path is going to be very peaceful. It's going to bring a lot of harmony on the inside and within the connection as well, or even the way you connect with your work. Wow, beautiful. Look at that. The World. So the end to whatever cycle you've been in, those chapters are closing up. Those cycles are closing up. And sometimes you don't always see it right away, but then as time goes on, you can really see how certain energies in your life are really starting to phase out. So things sometimes don't just happen like with a snap of a finger. You know, they take time, and sometimes you're navigating, you have one foot in one world and one foot in the other. And that really challenges us to balance ourselves. But it is happening. There is some bigger shift than we can really see because we're in it. You know, it's kind of hard to see the storm when, not that we're in a storm, but like it's hard to see the change when you're right in the middle of it. You know, we only notice it when we're looking at it from a bird's eye view, and when it's over in hindsight, it's like, oh, wow, that's what I was coming from, or look what I just went through. Now I can see it in a different light because I'm not in it anymore. So I kind of feel like you're in this place of change. You know, you're in this place of something ending and new things beginning. And staying present and focused in the moment right now is going to be the best way, I feel like, to walk gently and gracefully into this new path. Like kind of meet the challenges as they come, like cross that bridge when you get there, and don't put too much pressure on how I'm going to handle, like, especially if you know that I'm going to at some point have to deal with this situation, I'm going to have to deal with this person, and I don't know how to deal with that. Try to stay grounded in where you are right now, because that's really all we can do. So, okay. Very beautiful, Libra, though. Like this. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is such a wonderful place to finish off the tarot spread here, because this is all about you are well on your way to that happiness. Because we start off the reading with the Ace of Pentacles. We go into the Daughter of Pentacles as well. So we're cultivating these new opportunities, something being presented to us. But at the bottom of the deck here, especially with that Empress, this is all about abundance. This is all about having everything we want. So this is about the happy home, the stability. This is about security. This is also about having connections, family, you know, support, having everything we need, having everything that we want in all areas in our life, and feeling happy and content with it. And also seeing growth. So we're investing our energy into things now that will grow for the long term. So it won't get cut short. We won't have that 5 of Pentacles happening. So very beautiful, Libra. You are on a good path. Okay, so let's pick out some guidance messages here for you this month. Guidance message for Libra, the month of July. Yeah, see, this is all about cleaning house. This is all about unraveling all the things that, you know, are no longer serving you, and really sorting through that pile. So that's what this is about here, is things are unraveling, but the things that are unraveling are the things that are no longer serving you, and they won't really sustain in your new path anyways. So it's kind of like needing to do that cleanup work now. So when you go into this new path, you have so much more, you not only do you feel lighter, but you'll have a lot more clarity about what's happening for you and what you want out of life as well. Like what truly matters to you, and what maybe we were keeping around because we were told to, or because we were expected to, or because we had to, kind of thing. So we're breaking free from a lot of that and making our lives much more simple, you know, making it simple and joyful and happy. So again, this is more about quality more than anything else. Okay. And then we have, and I also want to point out that in this card, the coming apart card, how, you know, this girl has her eyes blindfolded, and then it's free, you know, so it's like, this is seeing things clearly. This is about things being dismantled in a way, and also maybe masks coming off. So maybe we're seeing the mask of other people, the masks that they wear, or just in general, you know, you could even see how as a society, or the people around you or your community, the mask that we wear in order to keep up appearances. And that may be something that we're no longer resonating with. So it's all about truth. Okay. Actually, I want to do this one. So blessings and gifts for Libra this month. What are some blessings and gifts that are coming in for Libra in the month of July? There's some blessings and gifts that are coming in for Libra this month. There's some blessings and gifts for Libra this month. Beautiful. So look at that. You're at a crossroads decision. So I think the blessing and the gift here is you making a choice. I feel like you're going to have clarity this month, and that is going to be a gift. It's going to feel like a gift. And it's not just about, I'm kind of sensing that this is not just about, okay, I guess I'm just going to go in this direction. No. You're going to be so clear about what it is that you want. You're going to know it in your soul. That's the type of clarity that's coming in here for you. It's going to be crystal clear, and you're going to know exactly what it is that you want out of life, and maybe even like who you want in your life. So that's going to be very beautiful. Let's pick one more here. What else can we... What other blessings and gifts? Oh, beautiful. I love that. Yeah, see, this is all about relationships, I feel like, for you this month. So companionship. So I feel like you're also going to maybe really connect with those people in your life that really have your back. And that's going to be very clear to you this month who those people are and who they're not. So you're going to see something. This is all about clarity as well. And so you may find that a lot of people come to your side, maybe even people who you didn't really expect would come to your side this month. So companionship is going to be, you have a lot of support around you, a lot of love and support around you this month, which is beautiful. I'm also saying here for some of you, you may connect with someone that's a bit different from who you are, for how you are, or whatever it is, like how, like just different in personality, maybe different in like what you would categorize for you would be unusual, or someone different from what you normally associate with, is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like it's like that individual or those individuals are the ones that are actually the ones that kind of open up your mind, or the ones that kind of broaden your horizons and help lift you out of some kind of situation that you're in, at least emotionally, or help you to kind of feel a sense of relief from where you've been. It's like helping you to come out of some kind of way of thinking or a way of perception, is what I'm seeing here. So be open-minded, I think, this month to people who are maybe a little bit different from you, or maybe think a little bit different from you, because that may be the different perspective that you need in order to see something clearly. Life is a mystery. Yeah. So this is about willingly going into the unknown and knowing that we're going into the unknown. So I remember you said you're like right in that void of a door being closed and a door being open. You're kind of in this waiting period right now. But as you're in the waiting period, there's this incubation of something kind of transforming within you. So when that door opens, you know where you're headed or what you want, or you know how to kind of, and you also know what you want to bring with you too, and what you don't really need to carry with you anymore. So this is also a change in direction that may have been unexpected. And we're learning how these detours in life are a blessing for us. You know, sometimes we don't know what kind of path we're on until something else is presented to us. That's what I'm seeing here. Like we start seeing choices and options that we didn't know we had, that we didn't know we could do that, or we didn't know we could go in that direction. I never thought of that. So I feel like there's something opening up here for us that helps us to kind of see that you don't have to always just stay where you are if you're unhappy. Like you can make these changes, or there's options for you. So I feel like someone here is seeing that. And so there's this mystery to that. Like what's in store for me, I don't know, but I'm going to just trust that this is the direction I feel like I'm being called into or called towards. And that's what I'm going to go in. Okay, let's do one more here. Self-care for Libra. How can Libra take care of themselves this month? How can Libra take care of themselves this month? Self-belief. Yeah, beautiful. All about that confidence, and again, knowing what you want. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. Yeah. So this is kind of like that driving force. This is the backbone of what you are building within you in order to carry you forward. So this is going to be the source of your power. Your inner power is your belief in yourself, your confidence in yourself. And it's okay that sometimes that wavers, and sometimes we feel super confident and sometimes we question ourselves. But the more we build it, the less, the stronger it becomes. You know, it's like we all have to start somewhere, right? And then it's a process. It's a growing process. And every day we just kind of keep adding to that. We keep contributing. We keep pouring our energy. We water that plant every day of self-love, self-belief, and confidence. And it eventually grows to be stronger and stronger and stronger, as long as we keep tending to it. So beautiful, Libra. I love this reading for you. This is very expansive, and there are some beautiful changes on the horizon here for you, but you're definitely going in the right direction. So, because I really love this Empress and the Ten of Pentacles, you're going towards that stability and success. Okay. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next month. Bye, Libra.